Welcome back to For Real. My name is Claire and today's video is part 2 in a series of 3 videos about our trip to Banteay Chhmar. Part 1 is already out and it covers the journey from Siem Reap to Banteay Chhmar and the events that went along with that particular journey. And in part 2 today we're going to go and have a look around the town itself, check out the local market. Then we're going to look at some of the main temples in the area, the ones that you will come to this part of the country to see. Following that, we will have a look around the homestay where we spent 2 nights. And I'll also talk to you about the wonderful community-based tourism, or CBT, that they have set up in the area. It's great because the profits go to obviously the members of the community that provide the services, but there's also a portion of that that goes into sustaining this community-based tourism idea that they have. It's a wonderful thing, and I hope you'll stay tuned till the end and I'll catch you there.
Here we are at the CBT headquarters. It's just gone 7 o'clock. We're supposed to be having breakfast here, but the gate's locked, so I'm guessing there's no one inside. Just across the road from the CBT office is the moat of the big temple that we're here to see. We'll be checking that out soon. I think there was a mix-up with the time. I think they thought we were coming at 7:30 instead of 7. So we decided to use the extra half hour while we wait for breakfast to come and have a look at the main market area of Banteay Chhmar. It's a pretty rustic sort of place. It looks like there were some stalls here selling, touristy kind of stuff, but those have dried up. There's always one of these shops selling kind of brushware and plastic containers and that sort of stuff. There's a few food stalls happening, little inside area there. People having breakfast. Some fruits there. Quite a bit of fruit happening. There's a wing office. Jerry and I have just opened wing accounts, which you can do through that app without having to go into a branch. It's free, cheap and easy, so now we can transfer between ABA and wing because there are no ABA ATMs in Banteay Chhmar, and we thought it would be a good option to have in case we need to transfer money. Oh, I think the party's up here. She's doing some exercise in there to that music. Oh, this is a nice little market. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, good stuff. Oh. Great market. Not much food here, as in prepared food. Oh, look at that building. That's beautiful. That house is just stunning. Just the little decorative touches that it has. There's a guest house there. Oh, look at those buildings. Just beautiful. Very nice town centre. Certainly more people right now than what we've seen since we arrived yesterday. This is where the action happens, I think. At least in the morning. There's a gold cellar already open. Here's a member of the Banteay Chhmar Dog Association. They seem to be quite friendly here. What a cool mix of stuff here. Loving these buildings. Fantastic. So one of the other activities you can do is go for a ride in that cart pulled by two bulls. Look at them. I'm just about to make our first stop to start looking at the temples, but we're just buying some petrol. Look at this. This is still part of Banteay Chhmar, but on the eastern side, a little bit away from the main town centre. Just take in the detail on that house. Bit of a single gable. There's some nice detailed fretwork there on the veranda. Love it. And this one. Here's the steps down to the walkway that's going to take us across to the island in the middle of the lake. In the middle of the Barai, I should say. Going over there in a minute, but first we have to look at the King's Terrace over there. We had a wonderful guide at the temples in Banteay Chhmar, and we got onto him through the community-based tourism. Definitely look into that if you're going to see the temples there. It was $15 for a full day, so between the three of us, only about $5 per person. I'll just tell you a bit about the community-based tourism setup that they have in Banteay Chhmar. So it's a central body that looks after all of the services that you might need while you're in town, covering things like accommodation through the network of homestays that they have, all of the meals that you might like to have you can have at the CBT headquarters, looks after other activities like the bullock cart ride, silk weaving, stuff like that. They also offer guides and they cover the entry fee for the temples as well. So it's a one-stop shop for everything you'll need in town. So we finished having a look around on the island here and about to go back across the bridge to the other side of the moat. Thoroughly enjoyable, highly recommended. Just about made it back to the mainland and we're going to head off and look at the main temple in the centre of town. It's very beautiful and shady in here. Some beautiful big trees in this area too. Just makes the whole place feel very shady and you just feel very inclined to explore when it's comfortable like this. It's beautiful. I just can't believe they numbered all these blocks and worked out where they went and put it back together like that. So many blocks. I've just come out for an afternoon wander in Banteay Chhmar and turned off one of the major roads around the outside of the temple in the middle of the town, and I'm making my way to one of the smaller satellite temples. Just come across this abandoned house. Well, disused, maybe not abandoned, disused. Thought I'd show you just some examples of local architecture that I find quite interesting. That one's definitely of the Bauhaus style. Form follows function and no decoration. And this is the road that I'm taking up to the first of these little satellite temples that sit outside of the main temple area inside the moat. Here's another disused structure. At least I hope it is, given the openness of the toilet situation. There you go. Toilet out and about. I've just seen the temple that I'm trying to get to, and it's through those bushes over there. There seems to be a bit of a path here. Go through there and see if I can find the proper entry. I think I took the turn off the main street a little too early, but this looks like it should be fine. Hopefully no snakes or anything like that, and we'll see. Okay, I've come to a bit of a clearing. Not entirely sure where the main event is. Maybe over here. I love this. These monuments here are right in the centre of the town, and just kind of right next to them there's houses where people are living. Just across the road over there. That cow is happily eating a banana plant. I didn't know they did that. I think if I keep walking down this road, I'm going to get to the market. But the cow has other ideas. Okay. Alright, good. Go in there. Oh, he was on the move. It's blindingly sunny out here, but I just wanted to show you this lovely veranda that they have that you can use. We've been, having breakfast out here, having coffee, having a few beers at night time. It's been a really nice feature of this homestay because the view's really great too. All right. On the top level, inside, there's a big kind of open area, and there's 3 rooms. So the first one is at the front of the house. That one's got 2 double beds, I believe. And then there's these 2 rooms at the back of the house. We have the one on the left. Kelly had the one on the right. And we'll just have a quick look before we head off. It's a double bed with a mosquito net. These rooms also have air conditioning. There's a window on each side, so over there and over there. There's no furniture aside from the bed, so it's pretty basic. I'll just turn around so that you can see it from this angle. That's it. They give you 2 blankets, 2 towels, plenty of PowerPoints, which is good. And the only other thing is the bathroom. So it's very, very basic. And that's why I'm wearing these lovely shoes because the floor gets really wet in here. It's a wet area bathroom, and the toilet, as you can see, it's missing a cistern. And the reason for that is that it's not plumbed in. So the waste is, but the water supply isn't. So when you use the toilet, you have to scoop from there and manual flush over to there. So there's a shower. It's cold water only. So don't expect too much from these homestays, and I think this one is one of the better equipped ones as well. $15 a night with air conditioning, $13 if you choose not to use the air conditioning.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that part 2 in the series of the Banteay Chhmar videos. Part 3 will be the journey from Banteay Chhmar back to Siem Reap. So we're going to take a different route to the one that we took getting to Banteay Chhmar in part 1. But it won't be just a straight trip along the highway. There is a detour to a fantastic little place that you will see once I have that video ready for you next week. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.